Hey everybody, welcome to Beauty Broadcast Express. Today's review is on some new lip products from Revlon. They have come out with these Colorburst Balms, and there are two distinct finishes. You have the lacquers and the mattes. So I have 3 of the mattes, 2 of the lacquers that I'm going to be talking about today. I know it's kind of 2 different products in one, but these both launched at the same time, and it's easiest for me to explain them in a comparison style video like this. If you're thinking these look familiar, Revlon does already have something that's been around for more than a year now, I believe, the Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains. And these are the exact same format as what's new that's come out. The sticks twist up, but I would say shine-wise, these kind of are right in the middle of the shiny lacquers and the mattes. You know, it's not a totally matte lip product. I find that the deeper shades are long-wearing and you do kind of get a staining effect out of those. These are like creamy lip products, but not super shiny and not matte either. Now, as far as what's new, I'm going to start out talking about the mattes. And actually, get a look at my lips. I just ate lunch, so I was really impressed with the staying power. Of course, I've been experimenting with these for weeks, and this is what I've seen time and time again, is that these matte balms have really nice staying power. I know I raved in another Express review about the L'Oreal Le Matte, which are not a permanent product in L'Oreal's line, but they just had a nice creamy feel. They weren't drying. They had nice intensity and staying power, and I really feel like this is Revlon's answer to that in their line. These perform so much the same. They glide on the lips, full color in one swipe. And there is some moisture to even the matte ones. They're not an uncomfortable drying matte lip product. And once that top kind of layer of moisture wears off, you do still have some color left underneath. And the particular shades that I have, I really, really like. Again, we've got Elusive, which I'm wearing, which is the lightest shade of pink. And I've got a little bit deeper pink, rosy color called Sultry. I think this is gorgeous as well. Definitely a deeper take on pink, but I think it's totally wearable and great for this fall time of year. And then also I have the shade Standout, which is a really pretty red, a matte red. And I really love doing a red lip in this format. I feel like the jumbo pencil gives you a little bit more precision and control than a lot of lipsticks do. And like I said, staying power is great. If you're going out to a dinner or out to a party, you don't want to have to worry about your lipstick or your lip gloss looking really like awkward, you know, an hour into the party after you've had something to drink, something to eat. You don't want to have to be tending to your lips constantly. And I think this is the kind of thing you could put on and rock that red lip for the special occasion, but not be constantly worried about how it's looking. By the way, these do have a slightly like sweet minty scent to them. I don't find it to be an overpowering mint at all, but you will notice it, I think, as you put them on. So these mattes are all, you know, one finish, just a creamy matte lip color. But where the lacquers are concerned, I think they're maybe not all the exact same finish. For example, this shade Whimsical has much more sparkle in it, like actual pieces of glitter in it, than this red called Enticing. This still does have some sparkle, and they both have just shine in the lip product itself. But the thing I don't really like about this, while I think the color is pretty, it's that syndrome that I run into with any sparkly lip color. The color wears off, and then you're left with just the look of like bare lips with glitter on them. I'm not a huge fan of that. I mean, otherwise, if you can keep this touched up at all times, I think it's a pretty shade, but once it starts to wear off, it's like the glitter is so obvious on your lips. And then Enticing, I think, is pretty. I mean, it just comes off like a shiny red. I think it's a wearable, pretty red. I don't find the staying power on this to be as good as it is for me with the matte red, which again, that shade was Standout. So I think the lacquers are pretty, and if there's a certain shade you've got your eye on that you really want to try, you know, give them a go. They're nice and shiny on the lips. But I find these matte ones to be just a little more perfect looking on the lips, better staying power, just a little more practical if you're wanting these to wear a really long time, and they don't feel drying like a lot of matte lipsticks have had the reputation to do to our lips. So I like these a lot. I'd say check them out if you see one of the displays in your local stores, and thank you so much for watching. Bye guys. I forgot to say that I took this light pink shade, the matte, and this is my blush today. I just dabbed a little on my finger, just drew a little on, and then blended it into my cheeks, and I love how it doesn't have a dewy, tacky kind of finish on the cheeks. I know a lot of people will sometimes grab a lipstick and use that as a cream blush, but this matte finish is like perfect for cream blush, especially this light pink shade. So I just wanted to let you know. See you guys.